Scrum is an agile process widely used in modern software development, but it is not easy for beginners to understand its actual operation. For this reason, we designed a teaching simulation game based on Scrum to help players grasp the core concept of Scrum in actual operation. Before we get into our game, let me first briefly introduce what Scrum is. Scrum is a widely used agile development process that emphasizes team collaboration, iterative advancement, and continuous improvement. However, at present, many people still do not have a deep understanding of the specific process of Scrum, especially how to apply it in actual work. Therefore, we designed this teaching game with the original intention of helping players move from understanding Scrum to using Scrum, and personally experience the complete Scrum development cycle in the simulation. Next, we will take you through the entire process of a sprint through a game demonstration. Our game is called Interactive Simulation Game of Agile Software Development, which can also be simply called Scrum Game. This is the main scene in our game, a two-story office building with a clear structure. The entire space is divided into multiple functional areas, including open work area, private office, team discussion area, and employee rest area. In terms of design, we refer to the daily working environment of agile teams in reality, and try to restore a real and dynamic development team space as much as possible. For example, the work area is used to simulate the task execution process, and players can observe the changes in employee status. The office reflects the presence of the project management role. The discussion area represents the trigger point for daily stand-up meetings, sprint planning, and other meetings. The rest area is related to the employee's mood and efficiency mechanism. Through this spatial structure design, we hope to break the limitations of flat UI operation and build a working atmosphere that is closer to reality, so that players can not only understand the Scrum process, but also feel the rhythm and conflicts of the development side. Although the entire game is mainly based on UI interaction, the presentation of scenes provides players with a stronger sense of immersion and enhances the immersion and fun of the learning experience. As a leader, you can move freely in the office building, check employee status, and hold meetings at any time, and experience the real rhythm of development management. Next, let's take a look at the specific gameplay of this game. First, enter the office and recruit employees. When you enter the designated area, the system will pop up a prompt, and when you press E, you will enter the character selection interface. At this point, you can view current budgets, candidate images, competencies, years of employment, and salaries, and quickly search by category. When selecting employees, the system will update the remaining budget in real time. If you want to cancel an employee, just click on the employee again. After selecting people, click Next to confirm the formation of your development team. Next, select and assign tasks. Similarly, when you enter the designated area, the system will prompt you to press the E key to enter the task selection interface. Here, you can browse and select the tasks you want to complete in the current sprint. After clicking Next, you will enter the task allocation interface. The ability requirements required for the task are displayed on the left, and your team members are on the right. You need to match the task requirements with the member capabilities, and the color correspondence will help you judge whether the allocation is reasonable. After the allocation is completed, click Next to officially enter the sprint execution phase. At this point, the sprint has begun, and the team members in the screen will gradually enter the working stage. You can see them working, discussing, and looking up materials, simulating a real development site atmosphere. During the sprint, team members may encounter difficulties. When you approach them, if you see an exclamation mark prompt, it means they are waiting for your guidance or answering questions. And when you get closer to them, by pressing the E key, you will start a conversation with them, which is a big feature of our game. You'll help your team members solve real problems by talking to them and interacting with the AI connection system. Team members will ask you questions based on the current task progress. At this time, AI is behind the team members to help them ask questions. You need to consider your answer carefully before answering. Team members will respond based on your answer. If the answer is correct, you will get extra points, otherwise you will lose points. As shown in the video, the answer at this time cannot solve the problem faced by the team member, so the score will be negative. The final score will affect this round of sprint, and the final score can only be known at the end of this round of sprint. After the sprint is over, the leader will go to the discussion area to check the completion of the tasks and adjust the strategy based on the team's performance and feedback to prepare for the next sprint. The above is the complete process of our Scrum teaching game. From selecting people and forming teams to assigning tasks, to sprint execution and review and scoring. We hope that through such interactive design, Scrum will no longer be just a process written on paper, but a practical experience that can be participated in, thought about and reviewed. Looking to the future, we will continue to optimize game features, including support for multi-person collaboration, personalized employee tags, and smarter AI teaching feedback. At the same time, we will combine the concept of the metaverse to create an immersive virtual development space, allowing players to truly walk into the Agile team and participate in each round of sprint. Teaching is not only about imparting knowledge, but also about creating experiences. Through this game, we hope to explore more possibilities for future Agile education and virtual learning spaces. Thanks for your watching.